Grand Rising family, Grand Rising everybody. King Turk, what's going on? King, you get into it early. That's what I'm talking about. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, Queen Mia. Hey, beautiful. Where you been, girl? What's going on? Dr. Jaja Shakur. What's going on, King? How is everybody doing this AM? So we have like just on my screen on gallery view, I have 3 people that is live with me right now. Okay, King Derek, I see you, King. What's going on? I miss you, family. What's going on, everybody? If you can turn your cameras on, please, y'all. Let's turn our cameras on. Let's get fully acclimated and ready to start this day and be fully present. I need everybody to be fully present. I don't need to be talking to the coaches where we all live. We speak to each other all the time. We want to talk to y'all. What's going on, family? King Terrence, I see you. What's going on? Queen Stacy, how you feeling, beautiful? Queen Janice, how are you? Malaysia, what's going on, Queen? Hey, family. Queen V, how are you, beautiful? Shanaira, my boo, what's going on, love? Y'all get y'all cousins. Y'all already know what the assignment is. As soon as I start talking in here, y'all know the first thing y'all supposed to do is go get y'all cousins. Say y'all cousins, stop playing. We live. We ready to go. We locked and loaded. Queen Monique, hey, beautiful. How are you, love? I need everybody to go get your family members. Let them know that we are ready to get this beautiful Manifesting Monday started. Queen Bree, how are you, beautiful? Let's go. We still got more cameras coming on. Queen Delisha, what's going on? I love it, y'all. All right, so welcome. Welcome to all our new people, to all our vets. Welcome, everybody. It's always an absolute pleasure to start my morning off with y'all. So immediately we're about to get right to it because you know with us in here, we always looking to get straight to that mindset. So we're going to clear the stuff out the way real quick. We got some things we need to clear up real quick, and then we're going to go ahead and get to our king. So Magic, whenever you're ready, I'm ready for you, King. Everybody, real quick, please tell me that y'all have the Luhv Plus app downloaded on every device that you own. I don't care if it's your grandbaby's cell phone, put it up there. Put it up there. Put that Luhv Plus app on everything that you own, just in case you are not home for whatever the reason, whatever device that you may be using, make sure that you have the Luhv Plus app downloaded on every device that you have to make sure that y'all are good. We don't want nobody to be caught out there. All right, so this is all about the pre-programmed checklist. I hope everybody that did get it already has completed this. For those that haven't, please, really quick, make sure that you have this. And we're just going to go over this technical setup real quick. So we want you to make sure that everybody has great Wi-Fi. Set up your home computer, whether it's a desktop, laptop, cell phones, make sure you have all of that. And make sure that you have the Zoom app also on your devices. That's so important. Don't get caught out in those streets and don't have that. Right now, also, we want to make sure that you use, please, and this is very important, use the email that you sign up for only. Please do not use the Gmail apps. Hold on, let me move this up. I got some stuff in the way. Do not use your Gmail login, family, because we don't want anybody to get locked out because you're not sure of what email you should be using. First and foremost, when you get in here, please make sure you create your profile and that it is public. If it is not public, we can't communicate with you, you can't communicate with us, and we just out here. And that is not an option, right? So for that profile setup, that's next. Where is the Queen Tomoa? Is she gonna come up? Before she does, listen, for anybody, I don't think there's anybody in here that doesn't know me, but I am going to be your accountability advisor. Drop accountability advisor in the chat. Put it in the chat real quick for me, y'all. Put the sunshine emoji in the chat. So as your accountability advisor, I am a personal development coach as well. I'm going to make sure that for me, I want to empower anybody that feels overwhelmed, overworked. It's all about y'all, the entrepreneurs, to stay on track and I want to help you achieve your goals. So when you get with Sunshine and you can schedule a one-on-one, I'm going to help you to create strategic plans for your success. It's so important that you achieve the goals that you are setting up for yourselves. And together, you and I and you, we're going to make sure that you are set up properly. We're going to make sure that you're motivated and equipped to handle every single challenge that comes before you. Because this is not about like doing this temporarily. This is about creating a lifestyle so that you have that personal and professional growth. So it's time to prioritize yourself. Who are we prioritizing? Drop it in the chat. Prioritize yourself so that you show up as the best version of you every single day. That's so important that you show up as the best version of you. And now I need my Queen Samoa to come up here and let's talk to them, family. Let's get to this part too.
Hold up, Sonny. I think they gotta meet all the coaches. So what's
Oh,
going
that's
on?
right.
Yeah, you gotta meet everybody. What's going on, family? Prosperous Risings, Prosperous Risings. So my name is Apolline Damage, aka the Magic Mogul, and I assist you with that credit alchemy and that magical capital. So whenever you see me, I think you already see it in the chat, but my emoji is the magic wand. So when you're looking for that credit alchemist to appear, you just drop those magic wands. So I assist you with getting to an 800 credit score and getting you 100K and funding them up. So who else we got?
Great morning, family. Great morning. Sunshine said, be present. I'm present. Like in school, remember you say present? I am present and accounted for. I am Tamoa Danielle, and I am your clarity counselor. I am going to assist you into manifesting your healing through financial health, through financial wellness, to get unstuck concerning trauma, limiting mindsets, and having belief in yourself so that you can get to the vision that you need to get to clear out that mental clutter that you feel like has been holding you back for so long. Because it's one thing to have the money, but what do we do when we have the money if we don't know what to do with the money because we got all the stuff in the past holding us back? So I do have one-on-one alignment calls as well. And the goal is to focus on you, your wants, your needs, and again, to release that mental clutter and that limiting belief mindset so that we can go forward into our future and what we need to do. So who's up next?
I'll go. At the same time, right? Good morning, everyone. I am Moya. I am your Luhv Plus executive admin, and I assist you in navigating Luhv Plus and, of course, the mogul meetups. So drop those plain emojis if you've traveled for the mogul meetups. We've done so recently, and we had an amazing time, and I recognize a lot of faces here that I've seen at the mogul meetups. You never know, you may meet your business partner at one of these mogul meetups. And also, I host a work group session with Queen Jasmine every day, Monday to Friday at 1 p.m. So we'll be hosting the work group sessions today as well. So you can just allot that 1 hour just to work on anything that you may have going on, whether it's for your business or whether it's personal things that you may need to get done. And we also check in with you just to see if you may need any further assistance during that time period as well. And of course, I'm in the travel space, so I'll assist you with traveling the world at a very inexpensive rate so I can plan your trip for you. So feel free to tap in with me. And thank you so much for dropping those airplane emojis, because that's what we do. We fly. So thank you all so much. And I'll pass it to Queen Jazz. Go ahead, Queen Jasmine.
I know you fly. I know you fly. Okay, because period. Shout out to all the beautiful coaches. Shout out to our leadership that's in the building. And matter of fact, shout out to y'all. For those who know, for those who don't know, I am Jasmine Ruby. That's R-U-B-I-E. If you spell Ruby with a Y, you get blocked and delete. It's very simple. It's very simple. We make life very simple over here, right? I am your energy coach. What that means is I help you see difficulty differently when it comes to your integrity and it comes to your confidence, right? So just showing up on camera, right? Being on YouTube and living, right? Shout out Dr. Jaja, living and leaving a legacy. And what does that look like? What does that mean for you, for your family, for generations and generations and generations to come, right? I also help you see and transform your energy budget. So what does that mean? That means disappointing other people over disappointing yourself, right? Choosing you. What does it look like to bet on you? When you get on an alignment call with me or you tap into the programs that we have for our YouTube production, you actually find out how and why you need to bet on yourself. Matter of fact, drop it in the chat, bet on me, right? Because at the end of the day, it's you versus you. You can have Becky, Jill, Susie, Jillian, what's her name? Karen talking about you, doing what they need to do about you, but it's you versus you at the end of the day. Anybody care what anybody else has to say but you and God at that point, right? And as your energy coach, of course, I'm always here to listen to your business love language, how you like to be loved in a business mindset, in a professional setting, right? Because we need a bodyguard for our thoughts, because our mindset controls our life. It's our lifestyle turned inside out. So I am that energy coach that will help you find that bodyguard and what's supposed to be inputs and outputs when it comes to your confidence, integrity, and of course, rejuvenating and recharging that battery in your back. So drop the battery emoji in the tizzy. One more tizzy for a real, y'all. Say it. A real one right quick. And we're going to get right back into what it is that we need to get done for this 30-day accountability program. I don't know if y'all excited, but I'm always excited, right? Because we have another day to live. Drop that battery emoji in the chat. Drop that sunshine emoji in the chat. Drop that magnifying glass emoji in the chat. Drop the magic stick wand. I don't even know what it is. Drop it in the chat. Drop the airplane in the chat. And drop the championship award in the chat. Let's bring it back. King Magic, Queen Sunshine.
Your profile setup. Samoa.
Yes.
Through it, Queen. Let them know how to get that set up.
Yeah, the fly that's flying around my head want to set it up too.
Oh, I said, let me into this dope community.
I got a profile too. Okay, so the first thing that we are going to do, of course, is put our first and our last name so we know who you are. You're going to make your profile public. We have tutorials that you can follow. That is in the how-to area on the app. You want to make sure that you understand how to change your account details. So part of that is the questions that we ask because we need to get to know who you are. So you want to make sure that you know what success feels like. You need to type "I'm ready" as number 2. There are other questions. Can you scroll up, King Magic? Open to finding love here. So we have a part of our platform is being able to have Luhv Plus in dating. And so if that is something that you're interested in, you need to follow the directives concerning and being able to understand what that is for you, because the best place to find love would be in a community where we're also building our personal and business development. So if you're single and looking, this is the purpose for that. Married and not looking. So make sure you just follow the directives on how to code yourself. What are your love languages? And then most importantly, how can Luhv Plus benefit you? You can keep scrolling up. We want to talk about, you want to work on your goals and discuss what those are, your areas of improvement as well. And then what are you really excited for when it comes to your own transformation? Because you are here for you. Yes, you're here to connect. Yes, you're here to build strategic partnerships, but most importantly is you. So make sure that again, you're setting up your first name, your last name, your dating status, and then also making sure that you put in your company name as well. Keep scrolling, King app. Your position within your business, and then overall you as a person, which concerns your personality, your values, your interests, and then what do you offer to others? What is your value? What is your impact to other people? We need to know all of this information. So number one, we know how to best serve you. And then number two, you know how to best serve you, because some of these questions maybe you've never even thought about as you transition into becoming your best self and the community as well, and how you want to involve yourself. Scroll up. So this is a sample of the way that the profile should be set.
All right, family. All right. So I hope everybody has that. If you don't, you do have access to this. Please make sure you go in and download it. Thank you so much, Queen. And so this is your accountability program. We have 30 days. We got 30 days to get truly aligned with our assignment. How many days we have, family? How many days? Drop it in the chat. How many days do we have? 30. And the Queen Tamoa said to you, and it's on your PDF that you are downloading right now as we speak. What are you excited for? Drop it in the chat. What are you excited for? I need everybody to get excited for some particular things. Drop your goals in the chat. But what we really about to do is get excited for this mindset, y'all. I need everybody to get excited for this mindset. Drop mindset in the chat. Drop that mindset in the chat, family. Drop it, drop it, drop it. Y'all should be moving a lot faster than that. I can still tell who's writing the word mindset. I don't want to be able to see who's putting it in there. Run it up, y'all. Put that mindset in the chat. Run it up, y'all. Let's go. Wake up. This is our manifesting Monday, and we are manifesting the life that we truly know that we love, desire, and deserve. Let's go. And the man, the king, the everything that's going to help us make sure that when we get them bags, we don't fumble them. Look at that mindset, baby. I need everybody to come off mute. Come off mute, come off mute, come off mute. Let's pour that love, that energy.
Mindset.
Oh, yo, mindset.
Monday morning.
I'm glad today's Monday.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Mindset. Thank you.
Good mindset.
Let's
Get
go.
my
Let's
mind
go.
right. Get my mind right.
Happy Monday.
We need it.
It's about that mindset.
Mindset.
Go, boy.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's
Mindset.
go.
Mindset.
King Tour, let's go.
That mindset.
Monday motivation, let's go. Let's go.
Mindset.
Baby.
Let's
Bring
go.
them out.
Let's go. Let's go. Where he at?
All the building.
I know we got the best of the best, the top of the top, the cream of the crop. I know that. Let me know in the chat if you know that. Because it's one thing for me to know, but it's another thing for you to know. How we feeling? So today, look, we really want to just get a head start, because next week is where you be put through the 30-day challenge. 30 days, you will be challenged every single day to complete given tasks, to grow or to accomplish whatever it is that you set out for your business or your personal life. All right, so just make sure that y'all understand that. What real quick quiz time. Next week, we're going to be doing what? Let me know in the chat. Next week, we're going to be doing what? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Next week, we'll be doing what? So 30 days. There will be 30-day challenge. Literally, every day for the next 30 days, you will be challenged with completing tasks that's going to help you get to where you want to be, whether your goal is a personal goal or a business goal. I'm thinking most of us have both, right? We have both. We intertwine our personal and our business. Let me just say hello to some of you, because it's always good to just say hello, right? Shout out to the whole team. Wasn't the team looking lovely up here? Looking like leaders, right? Shout out to Sunshine, Jasmine, Moya. Moya came through, delivered. Just to see Moya delivering like this is different, man. This is what I'm talking about. Snap it up and clap it up. Shout out to Tamoa and also Magic Mogul, right? So everybody that you see up here basically came from where you're at, in the seats, looking, watching, ready to learn, ready to get some information, but most importantly, to transform their situation. That's what everybody has been doing. And literally, that's what we have for you. We want to help you transform your situation, transform your life, put you in a position of power, simplify your success. But first thing we want to do is have you master your mind. How many of us have a situation where, or been into these situations where we know we want to do something, but we don't end up taking action and doing it? We know that we should be executing this way, but we really don't, right? So during this 30-day challenge, we will challenge you to go to sleep early. How many of you are excited to go to sleep early? Because I know your boys finally got back to that life where I could go to sleep early and wake up early. Because to be honest, I always throw this stat out there, and it may mean nothing to you, but 97% of new business owners fail due to a lack of sleep. And a new business owner is anybody from 5 years up to like 8 to 10, right? So that's like the threshold. You have about 10 years to prove that your business is withstanding. And if you can withstand the winters during those 10 years, most likely you're going to be a successful business, because most businesses who fail, they collapse within 5 to 10 years. We don't want that to be you. We want you to win at all areas. We want you to win, but the main thing in business is leadership. Somebody drop leadership in the chat. Somebody drop leadership in the chat. Shout out to my guy, Derek. Shout out to Dr. Jaja. I see everybody in here I've been putting on. Shout out to Malicia. Hey, Stacy, how we feeling? What's going on? What's up, V? Jasmine, you've been driving, but you still been getting to where you need to go. So shout out to you. Brianne, what's up, baby? Thank you for being vulnerable with us and always being transparent and growing and developing. I love to see your growth. Shout out to Delisha. What's up? What's up? Everybody who's new, really just, this is a safe space, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with you, but we want to get work done. Okay, so we want you to feel heard, felt, seen, and appreciated. Because what I notice is you can make all the money in the world, but most of us don't have money issues, right? The money exists. We have problems that money cannot solve. So the way we want to step into those problem solving areas is to step into leadership. So we talk about having a business, but without leadership, businesses fail. So leadership is the glue to your business. Somebody put in the chat, what is leadership? Somebody put in the chat, what is leadership? Leadership is the glue to your business. If you do not have leadership, you fail. So components of leadership break down to public speaking. Some of y'all don't like public speaking. Let me know, put a 0 in the chat if you do not like public speaking. We want you to get over that. We want you to see difficulty differently, right? We want you to be able to see your obstacles as opportunities and be able to give you that life that you truly want, but you have to make a commitment. So I do have commitment letters. Everybody will sign their commitment letters to make sure that you're at least making it contractual, because love is contractual, money is contractual. Everything that you think of has a condition. So it's all conditional. So what we want to condition ourselves is to remember and to also think that we must give ourselves conditions. We must give ourselves conditions, because if we don't, then we don't complete or accomplish what we truly want, right? So we want to make sure we step into that power. So today we briefly went over the checklist. I'm going to drop the checklist in the chat once again. This checklist is very important. Also, we're going to drop the syllabus inside the chat. The syllabus in this checklist will also be found within your accountability program group, which is on Luhv Plus. The reason why we started creating Luhv Plus, y'all, is because of 2 reasons. One is because how many of us have emails with our course materials that we've joined from courses, right? We done join these programs. We got courses in there. We got a bunch of stuff in our emails just collecting dust. We haven't really utilized it. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Let me know. We haven't really utilized it. So what we said, let's create an atmosphere. Let's create a community. So when we talk about Luhv Plus, that's the community, right? A community of love, connectivity, financial prosperity. Most of you met us on the prosperity side. You know, how can you purchase commercial real estate? How can you get funded? How can you transform your credit, right? But now that you've been into our community, you kind of understand the other facets, which is basically the love and the support and the team, the camaraderie, that connectivity piece. And that's the piece that most of us are missing. So you are not alone. Somebody put in the chat, I am not alone. So today, for the next 30 minutes, we want to get everybody onboarded, understand the protocols, understand what's going on here, right? To understand your new community, your new platform. Some of you are new to Luhv Plus. Some of you have been having, pushback. We want to eliminate any pushback, right? So eliminate any pushback. That's what we want to do. And we want to serve you at the highest possible place, because the way for you to grow, and I'll break down this demonstration on Thursday, on Wednesday. But what I want everyone to understand is that the place that we've created our community in is literally designed for you. But you have to take time for you. How many of us are taking time for ourselves? And when you think about it this way, right? There's 100% of time. But when you break down the time, we spend 80% of our time working. So when we spend 80% of our time working, by default, we only have 20% of our time left. That's usually just the weekends, right? And maybe a couple hours after work. If we have a significant other, that's half the time. So now we at 10. If we have children, that's half the time. So now we're at 5. By me breaking this down, who here feels by this number? Put a 1 in the chat. If you feel, in fact, put a 5 in the chat if you now realize that you only have and only been giving yourself 5% of your time. If you've been working 80% of your time, you have a significant other, you give 10% to them, and you have children, you give 10% to them, who here has been spending 5% of their time? If you are on the 10% time, put 10 in the chat. Maybe you don't have a significant other. Maybe you don't have children, but something else has been occupying your time. And you haven't been able to step forward within what you truly know that you can accomplish. We want to transform that. So transformation is at its core. Everybody, as I mentioned, you came in here for real estate. You came in here for funding. You came in here for some type of tool. But guess what? We all came in here for the same thing. Can somebody drop it in the chat? We all came in here for the same thing. Can somebody drop it in the chat? We came here for transformation. Transform our lives. And that's what we're getting ready to do, okay? That's what we're getting ready to do today. So what I need from you is your complete participation in order to get this stuff, ironed out, because when next week roll around, you will be graded. You will be judged based upon your work ethic. Oh, judged? Hold on. Don't judge me now. I know that's some of y'all, but guess what? Judging is good. You judge all the time. But we want to make sure we're judging ourselves so that way we get the verdict that we truly want. If you want the verdict that you want and you want success, somebody say, I want that. If the verdict that you want is you want to make 4 figures, 5 figures in a day, somebody say, I want that. See, if the verdict is for you to create strategic partnerships so that way you could build relationships and build your business to the highest capacity, somebody put, I want that. You need to be held accountable. So in the next 30 days, you're going to learn more that you have learned in 30 days than you have learned in 30 months. I know that sounds weird, but I'm just giving you the real. And if those of you who took it the first time, this is the second time you're going, I want you to give me everything you got. In fact, it ain't even about me. If I talk about me, I'm talking about Max and everything. I want you to give yourself everything you got. Do you deserve it? Do your children deserve it? Does your family deserve it? That's where we're at, y'all. So I want you to treat this as if this is a marathon and not a sprint, okay? Because it's going to take y'all, it's going to take some of y'all 2, 3, 4 years for you to actually get to where you want to be, but you have to start now. And we want to make sure we're holding you in a space where you can complete your goals faster than ever before, where you can communicate better than you have ever communicated better before. Like, I really want you to really put yourself in a position of power. In the next 30 days, I want you to be transformed. If I can have your commitment, somebody say I commit in the chat. Somebody say I commit in the chat, because we're going to challenge you to do something different. We're going to challenge you to communicate. You're going to talk to each other. You're going to build relationships. Some of you are going to sit on the sidelines, but if you see somebody sitting on the sideline, I want you to remind them of what they committed to. And as a friend, as a family member, as a partner, I want you to hold them up high and say, you got this, right? So everybody look to each other and then put in the chat, you got this. So that way everybody can see that. So at this time, I normally would like to turn it to assignments and accountability, right? So basically, when you first jump into the calls, it's going to be structured in a way where you're going to get the first 25 minutes of mindset, intro, and intentions, right? And then the next 20 minutes is going to be based upon which assignments have you done, giving out assignments and tasks. And then the final 20 minutes, which will complete an hour, that's going to be based upon your commitments and where anything that we have to address to you closing out. If that's clear, put clear in the chat. So I do want to take the time. How do you want this program to help you? In 30 days, if you could, what would you like to happen as a result of you being in this program? In 30 days, what would you like for you to accomplish? So raise your virtual hand and let's start it going. 30 seconds or less. Going forward, we're going to have a timer on the screen. The screen will pop up so that you don't have to feel like I'm being rude. We're not going to do it today, but we going forward, you will notice that a timer will come up there and it will be at the right side of the screen. It will say time is up. Don't be offended that you already knew you had 30 seconds. The reason why we ask you to speak with 30 seconds or less is because there's power in getting to the point. Somebody say power in the point. You ever hear somebody tell y'all a story, but they going around all the details instead of just getting to the point? You like, get to the point. You done forgot everything they said already. We don't want that to be you. Okay. All right. Let me know, which program are you in? Because we also have different programs. So on Thursday, I'm gonna break this down. There's a bunch of programs in here. There's Rich Decisions, right? Fun to Millions. There's Mailbox Millionaire Academy. There's She Builds, She Profit. There's a bunch of different programs in here all at once, but I got the secret sauce on the reason why we've done this. And I will release that on Thursday. Well, I keep saying Thursday, Wednesday. Wednesday. Hold me accountable. Did I say Thursday? Wednesday. All right. So let's bring up the first person. I want to know from you, what is it that you would like to accomplish?
Hey, Queen.
Hey, good morning, everybody. I want to accomplish $100,000 month, and I want to transform that into $100,000 day. That's my goal for the next month.
That's a huge goal. First of all, I love that goal. Everybody send some love in the chat. Everybody send some love in the chat. You could actually, you could hit the goal, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Can I be, how explicit can I be with you?
Always go.
Okay. So there's a certain level. First of all, how many figures have you made in one day so far? What's the top? What's the most?
The most that I've made in one day.
5 figures, 4 figures, 6 figures. That's 6 figures. You're basically saying you want in a day.
Right. 10K.
10K. So 5-figure day. All right, cool. So it's doable for you. So it's doable. It's not too far out of the reach. Let me ask you a question. Is it doable for you?
It's absolutely doable for me.
Okay. So you have to be ready to take on the role of being a person that can produce 10 times the result of what you created for the 10K day. You understand what that means? That's 10 times. So just to give everybody an example, if you, let me ask you first, during exercises, right? When you're doing exercises, like maybe you do sit-ups or maybe you do push-ups or pull-ups or whatever it is, treadmill, give me a number from something that you do. Maybe you run 5 minutes. Like, what's your max somewhere? Give me your max.
Okay, so sit-ups, I do 500 sit-ups.
Okay, so 500 sit-ups, you now need to do 5,000 sit-ups. Can you do 5,000 sit-ups? Like that, that's the level of thinking that you're talking about getting to. So do you think that somebody else does that already?
There's someone, yeah, I know that people do that already.
All right, absolutely. So then you know it could be done. So now you just got to become the person that can do the thing. Ready for it?
I'm ready. Let's
right.
go.
Let's get it. Everybody send some love in the chat.
Transformation. That's what we're talking about.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you, Bree. Who's next?
Queen Kana.
Yeah, Queen Kana. What's up, Kana? How are you feeling today?
Hey, I am amazing, and you all look beautiful. I just want to say that. So, I am excited, and I am ready for this new energy to stick to stick. I did the accountability last time and it unlocked and opened so many things for me already. I'm just excited for this round too, because seeing everything is stuck so far, just transform more. I came in through the MMA Elite. And yeah, I'm just ready. I don't even know what to say other than I'm excited. I'm ready.
Okay. I want to know your goals. So in the next 30 days, what would you like to accomplish? Because everybody, this is in fact, what you should do now is write down your goals in the chat, y'all. Everybody write down their goals in the chat. What the reason why I'm having you do this, Kana, is because I want this to be your emphasis. So when we inside of the group, right? When you go inside the program and you start doing the work next week, this needs to be in your mind, and every action that you take should be based upon getting to this goal. So for Bree, she wants to get to 100,000 in a month, right? So that, and also in a day, right? So she needs to make sure that that is the goal. Everything that she has is focusing on getting to that, right? So the first step is to get it to 100K a month, right? So what is your goal?
So my goal, since I'm all based around energy, is I'm gonna have to go with sleep accountability. I got the 5 kids, I got the young baby, so sticking to getting to bed early so that I can start my day earlier would be a main focus for me.
Okay, absolutely. So just to give everybody a clear heads up, you may think that, okay, I never heard of that before. Sleep accountability, my main goal. Okay, what can sleep do? So we want to start to think about that. So for Bree, I'm going to make 100K, but what would 100K do for you if you made it? So for sleep accountability, what would that do for you? So now when you start to think that way, what happens is every action, every task that we give you, you're now going to be working towards that. So when it comes to your money goals, right? Who do you need to be? How much do you need to execute before it's time to go to bed? Because a lot of us, we still like to stay up late night looking to execute. Let me ask you all a question. If you were operating at 80%, 70% because you only got about 5 hours of sleep, or you didn't get that much sleep, what type of results would you produce? Kana?
Lower quality if I didn't get that much sleep. So I'm looking to max out the quality of my production.
Right. So that's really where you're going with this, right? So make sure that you're being specific on what your goal really is, because a sleep accountability, that's dope, but now why? Like, why do you need that? And the reason why you need that is because you need to produce at the highest rate possible. Now, what's the highest rate? I need to accomplish something in my business every single day. How many of us right now accomplish something in their business every single day? Put a 1 in the chat, put a 2 in the chat if you don't. Be honest though. I said every single day, every single day. Put a 1 in the chat if you do, put a 2 in the chat if you don't. So for everybody who's put 1s, now you need to become more effective with the work that you do. So, okay, cool. You've been able to complete 1 task every day. Now you need to complete 3 tasks. So essentially what's going to happen to you during this program is you're going to be challenged to complete 5 tasks every day. Wait a minute, y'all wasn't expecting that though, right? Complete 5 tasks every single day. And every task that you're completing is moving you closer to that goal. Our main focus is to become what? What's our main focus, y'all? To become more effective in less time. The primary pathway to it is strategic partnership. So the app itself is going to be your first strategic partner. And then you're going to get an accountability partner. And then we're going to have a mogul meetup weekend. So then you get to meet everybody in person. And then we're going to have a whole nother thing where we teach you sales. So you have your product, right? I mean, if you have a product, we're going to help you sell your product. Going forward, we have been incentivizing people to use the app. So just like any other program, any other platform, thank you, Kana. We don't need to hold you hostage up here, Queen. So just like any other program, right? We're going to incentivize you to be on the app. So before, what we used to do was, if you raised your virtual hand, first we'll cash app you. If you was vulnerable, we'll cash app you. Instead of doing that, we want you to post inside the groups. And inside the groups, the best takeaway or the best post with the most detail, the most insight, those people will end up getting cash app rewards. Also, some of you might be on subscriptions. Some of you, we're having giveaways where you can acquire these crew coins. And in your crew coins, that you could use some of your crew coins, apply some of those points to take down your monthly subscription. Wait, hold up. What did he say? Did y'all hear what I said? Some of you might already be on subscription. So if you pay, for example, $97 per month and you win X amount of crew coins, you now can apply those crew coins to take down some of that $97 a month. So now you might end up getting a free month. Now you could take that same $97 and go use it somewhere. Instead of just one free month, you might occur so many coins that you could actually get 3 months off, right? And then so on and so forth, different things. So you're going to be able to utilize your crew coins for VIP days, right? So we're going to have a mastermind in Miami, and we're gonna have a yacht experience and those other things. You could use your crew coins to be able to get things off. So this is how we're gonna be rolling out that. So it's very important that you do get into the app. Turn your notifications on for specific notifications. You don't need every notification, but for certain posts, you do, right? Group notification for posts, you probably need to put that on. So make sure that's on, and we'll go through that. All right, cool. Thank you. Next person, bring the next person up.
Queen V, come talk to us, beautiful.
Hey everyone, rise and shine. My goal for the next 30 days is just to be more consistent. I find that I have times where I'm consistent for like 2 weeks, and then the next 2 weeks I'm just like depleted, or maybe I guess unsure of what I want to do. But just being more consistent, doing what I have to do. Not letting external things get to me and just focus on my internal. So.
Okay, love it. Absolutely love it. Real quick, once again, before I, chime in on what V said, drop your program, the name of your program in the chat. Drop the name of your program in the chat. Whatever program you came from, drop the name of your program in the chat. All right, so V, when you say you want to be more consistent, 30 days, you'll be challenged to do something 30 days. Do you believe that you can handle it? Can you commit to doing that?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay. All right. So that sounds good. That sounds good. All right. Also, let's get a little more specific. What, by you being organized and consistent, what does it do for you?
It helps me accomplish my goals at a quicker time. When I make those goals for myself and what time that I have for those goals, it helps me accomplish those goals. So then what else? Yeah, I would say
Okay.
it would just help me accomplish my goals a little bit faster.
So let me ask a question for clarifying. This is what we call clarifying questions. And you will learn about this later too, because everybody needs to know how to ask clarifying questions when selling. When you're asking a clarifying question, what happens is you're making sure the person who was speaking understands what they said. So that way it's clear that they can make a decision going forward, right? If you want to make rich decisions, you definitely need to be utilizing clarification questions or clarifying questions, right? So for you, when you say it would help you accomplish goals, let me just ask you a simple mathematical question. If you had 30 things to do or 30 things to accomplish, and you had to accomplish them in 30 days, what would be the easiest way that you can accomplish those 30 things?
The easiest way for me to accomplish those goals in 30, you said 30 things in 30 days. I'll have to do something every day.
Right. So basically that's if you want to manifest it in 30 days, which is your goal. Your goal is to manifest your goals in 30 days. So in order for you to manifest your goals in 30 days, what must you do in 30 days?
I have to.
You don't have to think about it. You already know the answer.
I have to change. I have to transform myself. I have to
simplify it. Simplify it. You just answered it already. I asked you the same question in a different way, but you just answered it already. You have
consistency.
Right. Every single day, you need to work on your goals. Every day you need to work on your goals. Is there's no other answer to it. It's every day I need to work on my goals. You cannot miss it. You cannot skip it. It's every day you need to work on your goals. So inside of the Luhv Plus app, when you join the accountability program, every day you will be prompted with a notification to complete your goals. See, this is the thing about it. It's not some random goals that we're giving you. You give yourself the goals. The app just holds you accountable as your partner and guides you in the right direction to making sure that you're getting the most out of what you're learning and what you're applying. But you have to be the person that sets where you're going. Does that make sense, everybody? So for you, you see how you came up with a goal, but in the midst of me asking you something that you're not prepared to answer, it changed. It can't change. It has to stay the same. So the reason why I'm asking a clarifying question, because it needs to be so simple that no matter which way I ask you, you can answer it.
Right.
So let me ask you again. What are your goals?
My goal is to be consistent. So also to complete things every single day to make sure I complete my goal.
All right. So that's a lot of stuff. And it's not
Okay.
as clear. It's not as
All
clear,
right.
right? You want to be clear on your goals. You did it when you first came up here. You said, my goal is to be more consistent. Okay. In what? In what? So now you're saying, okay, what I want to be consistent in is doing what I said I would do, completing my task that leads me to getting to my goals. So your real goal, your ultimate goal is to complete your goal. That's your ultimate goal. Okay. How do you do it? By completing
being
your goal.
consistent.
Right. By doing it every day and completing a task every day till you complete your goal. But we complicate it and we make it difficult because we think that there's some secret that we need, or we think that there's something that we don't already have, when all we need to do is just do something that's pushing us forward every single day. That's it. But in this program, we're going to give you 5 things, and you're going to be able to create those 5 things for yourself. This is going to accelerate your results, so that way you shoot past what you said that you wanted. All right. So for you, Queen, we're going to make sure that you get to that space, but you got to do the work of doing something every single day. So let me ask you this last question to see if you all got it clear. So for you, what must you do in order to accomplish those goals?
Stay consistent.
Easy, right? Is it
Yes.
easy?
Yes.
All right. So we're going to hold you accountable to that. Everybody
Yes.
send some love in the chat for V. Who we got coming up?
Next up is the Queen Jasmine. Talk to us, Queen.
Jazz, you bright with that shirt on today, baby. I need to get like you. Get like you. What's
Happy
up,
New
baby?
Year, everyone. I was going to say the same thing the last queen said, which is consistent, but after hearing you guys talk, I believe my goal is to stay focused on one thing. I spread myself thin. I'm focused on this, and then I get distracted, and then I'm focused on the next thing. Next thing you know, nothing's being done.
Hold on. How many people resonate with this? It's getting hot in here. I know it's getting hot. How many people resonate? I'm over here dropping a little sweat. How many people resonate? Look at the chat. If you, you can't look at the chat, you drop it. So in the chat, everybody's putting Yana, because most of us, give me 1 second. All right. Most of us are so spread, so spread far apart that, we can't get things done the way that we know that we need to, but we need to stop that. we need to make sure that we are focused on this one thing. So I'm asking everybody, what is your goal? So if you can't come up with your goal, that's fine. Maybe you need an alignment call. You need to book an alignment call, so that way you could be in alignment with your assignment. Alignment call is not free. They vary in price depending on which one you want, but you should book an alignment call. Who here doesn't know their goals? And don't be surprised. There are going to be some people here that don't really know their goals. Put a 1 in the chat if you don't know your goals. Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 2 in the chat if you're figuring out your goals. Put a 3 in the chat if you're rock solid on your goal. Now, if I was to ask you what your goal, you could answer it and tell me exactly what the goal is. Let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if you don't know. Put a 2 in the chat if you're figuring it out. Put a 3 in the chat if you're rock solid on your goal.
Next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna turn on the stove and you're gonna stick.
What you learn how to cook, bro, Aquan? First thing you're gonna do is turn on the stove, and then you're gonna put the heat up on high, and then put some oil in that pan. All right, cool. So Jasmine, for you, your goal, I hear your goal, but there's a reason that you have that goal. And we need reasons. Somebody dropped the word reason in the chat. We need reasons, y'all. The reason why we're not focused on one thing is because we don't have the reason to be. The reason why we don't have what we would call consistency, because we don't have the reason to be. We need the reason. We need the reason. The reason why you got clothes on is because there's a reason. Why do you have clothes on? Because you know you can't just walk out the house naked where you live at, right? So there's a reason. In order for you to stay focused for what? What do you need to complete? What do you need, Queen? Why do you need to? Why do you need to be focused on one thing?
So it can mature to the next level. Everything stays like on the same level. I feel like I'm like kind of result driven. So I'll put 1,000% into something, and then I'll be like, okay, it's not moving fast enough. And then I'll try something else. So I have this other bright idea, and I'll do so much, and then like get depleted and be like, okay, it's not moving fast enough. So I just need to, I guess, trust the process and understand that I am getting somewhere. And the only way that I can really get somewhere is if I just stay focused and really get it done.
Absolutely. So everybody, real fast, there will be winters. Somebody drop in the chat, there will be winters. There will be winters. Your job, the first step, this is everybody's first step, this go round. You must handle your winters. What does that mean? See, winters come with something being lonely. Winters come with things being dark, cold. Winters come with you may not being able to harvest what you said that you wanted. It comes with disappointment. It comes with staying in. Like the winter is the obstacle. But after every winter, what is there?
Spring.
And the spring is a short season, right? It represents an opportunity. So in the spring season, it's time for you to spring into action to take advantage of your opportunities, but you don't get those opportunities without going through the winters. So when you are being stressed and pushed and it seems like you're not getting there fast enough, that's your winter. So your role in that moment is to handle that winter, to see difficulty differently, to say, you know what, I need to make sure that I stay in alignment with this assignment, because I know if I just stay long enough and I outlast this curve, guess what's going to happen? There's going to be an opportunity that I can spring right into. That's what this accountability program is. But you have to do the work. I'm telling you right now, there's going to be winners and there's going to be losers. Don't be the loser. Matter of fact, I don't want to tell you what to do. Let me ask you on the chat, which one of you are going to be, the winner or the loser? Let me know. So for you, Jazz, what I want you to do is I want you to write out your true goal. So when you stay focused, what is that going to get you? That is what you want to focus on, that thing that is going to get you. I want all of you to get what you want, which is whatever your goal is. I want you to be able to accomplish that in 30 days. I want you to be able to cut your learning curves in half. I want you to be able to retire in 10 years. I want you to build debt-free wealth. I want you to be able to go and get properties and acquire businesses. I want you to be that leader that can run not only your business, but you can run your own life. That's really what I want. So in order for me to do that, I must stay in alignment, and I got to stay in alignment with creating these spaces where we can grow and build. So for you, you got to figure out what that is. And if you need help with that, book an alignment call. Anybody who put the number 2 in the chat, y'all should be booking alignment call. The reason why you book an alignment call, because I'm telling you, how many people done came in here the first time around and you didn't really execute the first time around? Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat. If you came in the first time around, you didn't really execute the way you wanted to. You left some things unturned. You're like, damn, I know I could have did better. This time around, I want you to go all out. If you put a 1 in the chat, you definitely need to book your alignment call. If you put that 2 in the chat, you definitely need to book your alignment calls. If you have a 3, fine, you should be in good position. But even you should probably book an alignment call to make sure that you are on track, because sometimes we think we know and we just got no idea. All right. So Jasmine, we got you. We're going to make sure you get right. So this week, I want you to start focusing on what exactly do you want in the next 30 days, because the focus that you're looking for needs to be there in order for you to get that thing in the next 30 days. But focusing is easy in this environment, and we're going to show you how throughout the coming weeks, okay? But put down your goal so we can really help you get to that goal, okay? All right, everybody send some love in the chat. once again, book an alignment call if you haven't. In fact, I'm gonna go get the link so y'all can book your alignment calls. Who's next? Hey, there she go. Yo, Anna, I told you, anytime you come up here with that background, send me the location. Pulling up. What's up? How you feeling?
Pretty good. How are you?
Doing well, doing well. So for you, it's good to see you back. What is your goal for the next 30 days?
My goal for the next 30 days is to acquire business funding and purchase a business, a cash flowing business. The first time around was very valuable because I was able to learn the strategies that I needed to implement to get to the step where I am now. So I've started acquiring business funding through partnership with Apolline. And so far we're at 52K and we're still going. We're going for 150. Apolline's probably still on here, but we're getting the bag. And the next 30 days for me is I'm currently in the process of looking for a business, a cash flowing business. So that's going to be my main goal and being consistent with that.
Okay, so I love it. So I absolutely love it. Shout out to the Magic Mogul. If the Magic Mogul has impacted you in any way, let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. But for you, okay, cool. You want to acquire a business, right? You also want to make sure you get 100,000+ in funding. So what do you need to do in order to make sure that that happens within the next 30 days?
I need to prioritize because there's a lot that's going on. And I learned about time management from the first time around in this program, the accountability program. So I'm going to have to manage my time well. Like you mentioned earlier, going to bed early. So making sure that I'm going to bed early so my mind's sharp, alert. I got to get enough sleep, getting up early, starting my day earlier, working out, get my energy up, and just staying focused. So being consistent, staying focused, making sure I get at least one task done that's contributing to my goal every day. I know you said 5, but I'm gonna try 4. Not try, Jasmine. I know you don't like that word. I'm gonna do 4. I'm gonna get 4 tasks done.
I'm gonna send a language police after you. Where's my language police? Jasmine and Apolline, please show yourselves. Please show yourself. Because this is what I want to say to you. Language is going to create your reality. And I know at first, right, you're saying 5 and you say, you know what, give me 4. But do you even know what the tasks are?
I do.
You do?
I have them written out.
Okay, so that's good. So now what I want you to do is not focus on how many tasks there are, just focus on what you can do. That's it. That's all we need to focus on is what you can do. Not focused on what we don't have, not focused on what we could be. Just what is it that you can do right now? And that's it. That's all it is. So great job for you. We're gonna make sure we get to those goals. Shout out to Apolline because actively he's been helping you get to those goals. So if anybody else want to get funded, who here who also wants to get funded? Let me know. Put a 1 in the chat. Who here needs credit repair? Put a 2 in the chat. And let me know if you put a 1 and a 2 in the chat, but your current mentorship already gives that to you for free. Let us know because I don't want to put you into a place where you can get this credit repair and then now you're paying for something that you already got for free from your community, your original mentorship. Right. So just making sure we know that, right? Because we do have people that's going to help you build your credit profile out. We have people that's going to help you get funded. But I don't want to cause confusion if that's what you already get in your program. So if you are in Fund to Millions, Risk Decisions University, and you already get that, then you're probably not going to need that. If you're in MMA and you already get that, then you're probably not going to need that. If you are in She Builds, She Profits, and you already get that, you're probably not going to need that. But if you are in one of these programs and you do not have that, then you want to book your alignment call. Book your alignment call, and then you will be able to know your next best steps. But what we want to do, this is the reason why we're having you book alignment calls. It's not a mandatory thing. We do encourage you and we do require you to make the best choice that fits what you need. However, if you are in this space where you are unsure, you have uncertainty. Most of these programs, we do not carry one-on-one calls. You're only gonna get group coaching. So we do have a special thing where we do alignment calls, where that's one-on-one, so that way you can get that attention that you do need and deserve, right? Next person, I believe that is, who's that, Queen?
That's the Queen, Monique.
Monique. What up, Monique? How you feeling today?
Good morning. How are you?
Doing fantastic. Doing fantastic.
It was awesome meeting you at the meetup.
Right. So real quick, how did you enjoy the Mogul meetup? For those who don't know, we do have Mogul meetups. Drop your city in the chat, because during this 30-day challenge, it's really your competition. So let me just be transparent real quick before, we let Monique go. So Atlanta, right? Mogul meetup Atlanta, that's the city, Atlanta. If you are in Atlanta, you are inside of one of the best Mogul meetup cities, because they was the big time winners of the last challenge, right? They had 2 people acquire businesses. 2 of those people got 3 businesses total, right? So it's two people acquired 3 businesses. There was a couple people who created their own funding company. And then you see Moya, Jasmine, Jasmine's in New York chapter. So you see Tamoa, you see Moya, you see Apolline, you see Sunshine, and they're all from the Atlanta chapter. So we want to make sure that you may be in that same position where you could become a leader inside of our community, where you can get that opportunity to inspire and teach and transform other people's lives. But first, you got to do it for yourself. So drop your cities in the chat. In the best city, we're going to have a Mogul meetup there, and we're going to award y'all with some things, and we're going to have some prizes and some fun as well. So real quick, Monique, what was your experience like with the Mogul meetups?
Oh, it was awesome. It was really refreshing to me. Everybody was very kind and like open-minded. I just felt like really free, and I was able to speak to quite a few people that were way further along than me. And I was like, oh, wow, I want to get there, So it was just a good feeling and good vibes for me. I enjoyed it totally. Yeah.
Absolutely. Love it. So for you, real quick, how on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you recommend somebody on that scale of 1 to 10 to join a Mogul meetup? What would that be if you could?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. To be around like-minded people, if someone is even questioning going to a meetup, wherever it is, just speaking for Atlanta, you're going to get what you're asking for, because you're going to have those feel-good people around you and people to uplift you. So I would definitely say yes, by all means, go.
Okay, love it. In 3 weeks, you will have your Mogul meetup weekend, where everybody from every city across the country is going to have a Mogul meetup. So whether you're whatever place that you're in, most likely you're going to have a Mogul meetup, and that's going to be super exuberating, and everybody's going to love it. So definitely prepare your minds for that. Also, Monique, so what is your goal?
All right, so I have quite like 3 or 4 different goals. One is to acquire cash flowing business within the next 30 days. But I also need to clarify, like get my focus together. And just like Jasmine was saying, she gets started on something, and then one of the kids call and totally distract me. And then I try to get back on it, and then I lose my focus on where I was. And so I pick up something else and do something else. I'm tired of that. So I need to get my focus together on that. And for the first 36 days when I did the MMA last 30 days or whatever, I took the accountability classes. I took them. I took it. I can't think of the word. But anyway, I'm taking it more serious now.
Hold on. This is a good opportunity. Don't even think about the word. Just tell us the result and tell us what you intend to do going forward.
I felt like I was taking it serious back then, but like I know now that I really didn't. But now I'm laser focused on everything that you say, and I'm going to do everything that you say to do. So I'm really going to do that for sure. Another thing that I want to focus on is speaking out loud. I'm trying to get over this fear of speaking out loud. Like all these people that's in this group, I'm like scared to death right now, but I'm coming to the grips that I have to do this in order to move forward. So yeah.
Real quick, this is a good point. How many of you here was in our niching your messaging class? Let me know. Drop a 1 in the chat if you were. I can't tell who's in, but if you were in our niching your messaging class, drop a 1 in the chat. So we're gonna have these pop-up calls. These are one-off calls that you get reoccurringly, like throughout the months. But they're basically a class that would be 1 day to 3 days, maybe 5 days. Sometimes it's just 1 day, and we give y'all bonus classes and however many bonus classes we can fit in that week. But it's usually a week span. These classes are one-off. So if you need help with your communication, and you need a deeper dive into that, this is something that we will offer y'all, and you can be part of that. Now, also later on, once the accountability program is done, you get an invite for a subscription to stay part of the subscription. If you have the highest package, which is the diamond status package in that subscription, you get access to those classes for free. So, right. So right now you may not have that status. All you got to do is go look on your Luhv Plus app, and you can check your status. You know what you paid for. So if you don't have the diamond, you don't have the platinum, or you don't have the gold, then you know. But we will also give that opportunity out to everybody going forward. So please be aware that we have pop-up classes that can help you with public speaking, that can help you with SEO, that can help you with niching your messaging, that can help you with pretty much putting yourself in a position of power with CRM systems, things of that nature, right? So we have those one-off classes. YouTube, we have those classes where you can pretty much get what you want, but you're gonna have to make an investment on that. It's not much. It's usually like $49.99 or something like that, but you'll get that information as it goes. So, all right, Monique, for you, what we're gonna do for you, I want you to make a conscious decision and a conscious choice that you're going to speak every class. It's only 12 classes. Right? So I want you to speak raise your hand and speak every class. That right there alone is going to help you out. And like I said, if you want more, we have those public speaking classes, those communication classes, so that way you could just enroll into that. And then when we give you opportunity to stay connected, you'll be able to get those things for free moving forward. All right. So everybody send some love in the chat to Monique. Monique, it's your time, baby. Let's go.
Okay, I got it. I got this. I got this.
Absolutely. I got one more person, and then I have to jump off because I have another meeting with the team that I have to be on. So 9:30 is usually my cutoff time. So I'm gonna be out. If y'all need space, I got the goddesses such as Sunshine, Moya, Tamoa, Jasmine, and the god Apolline to help y'all. My guy Iquan, what's going on, King?
You got it. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
And at this point, it's a workout for me. Like it's a mental workout. Like I'm constantly working my mind amongst all the information that I've been given. And I'm in the process of funding right now. I'm just waiting for a response to see where we at. But I'm there, man. That's been a goal of mine for a minute as far as getting funded so I can get the business situated. But as soon as that takes place, my next round, I'm looking to get my IUL set up. And once that's done, I'm off to the races, man. So this is really a workout for me, just continually being around and doing my reps at the end of the day. And I'm seeing the results as I continuously just be around and do the reps and try to stay focused as much as I can on what it is that needs to take place.
Keyword. What was the keyword, y'all, that he dropped? Put the answer in the chat. What was the keyword? So the reason in the past we was holding these classes to like 10 o'clock, 10:30 is because we really wanted y'all to get as much value. We wanted to hear you. But at this point, where we're $1 million company, just being honest, we don't have the time anymore to extend it too late. So you have to do your best to make sure that you get the help that you want. That's why we got alignment calls so you can get the extra help. That's why we have you coming up here speaking your goals out. That's why before we go into the work for the weeks, for the next 4 weeks, the challenge itself, we have you coming up speaking, getting your profile together so nobody is left behind. But what was the key word that he said? I need everybody to drop it in the chat. What was the key word that he said? What was the key word? Also, remember, No problem, Monique. I got you. Also, remember, book your one-on-one alignment call. If you don't have your goals all figured out and you need help, don't wait for that. Don't wait for that. Book your alignment call. Don't wait. What was the key thing he said? Some of y'all said focus. Somebody said mental workout. Right. All of that. But he said reps. Reps. This repetition is what's going to allow you to get to where you want to be fast. That's why we said 30 days every single day, because it takes 21 days to build the habit. Imagine what your life could be like in the next 30 days. Really think about that. Imagine what your life could be like if you did exactly what you said you was going to do for 30 days straight. Most of us, we do things for 10 days straight and that's it. We forget about everything else. We lose steam and lose momentum. If I'm making that up, let me know. If I'm not the only one, put you not alone in the chat. Put Yana in the chat. But he said reps. Every single day you must take your reps, because once it becomes in you, it's easy for it to come to you. Once this is in you, when you know credit repair, when you know funding, when you know business acquisition, when you already know this, it's in you, so it comes to you now. You attract your frequency. And that's really what we want you to be on. So this 30 days, we want you to drink healthy. We want you to eat healthy. We want you to think healthy. We want you to be healthy, physically fit, mentally fit, emotionally fit. So we also are going to bring back our workout classes. Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8:30. Who wants that? Workout classes, Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8:30. Where you could have somebody hold you accountable to do workout for an hour. And it's free for you. I'm giving it to you as a bonus for free. You don't even need a personal trainer. I got my personal trainer going to come in and bless you. Okay? Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8:30 a.m. Yes, I will be on there because I will be getting it right. You know what I mean? Get it nice and tight. You know, get buff and big. I got my smoothie right here. Let me show y'all real quick. Big jar too. It's one of them big boys. All right? So we on it. All right, cool. So Quan, I'm gonna make sure I hold you accountable for that. We're
No
gonna make
doubt.
sure you're working out. I want you to show up and show out. So for you, every time you got a customer, you got somebody inside your chair, I want you to express to them exactly what's going on.
Absolutely.
Right? I want you to express to them exactly what's going on. Hey, this is a transformational space. This is what I'm doing. I'm developing. That's part of your task, because you're going to get answers and insights to what people truly want. See, not only are you a barber, but you're changing people's lives.
Absolutely.
That's a different type of leadership. Right? And you make people feel good and you make them look good and they become happy by getting in your chair. You're already moving in alignment with your assignment. So can we bring my coaches back up here? Thank you, Aquan. Everybody send some love to the king. Appreciate you. It was good to see Aquan from off the Zoom into the room. That was dope. It was dope seeing a lot of people. Moya, let's get those pictures and videos posted inside of the Luhv Plus Mogul Meetup Atlanta group. So we're going to get those situated, all right? We got the 1 p.m. work group session. So remember, today I want y'all to go through this checklist. Fill out this checklist, because on Wednesday, we will be going over this and we will be walking you through it, the app in real time. Everybody should have the app. So for example, when you book your one-on-one alignment call, that's going to go through the site. When you get your resources, that's going to go through the site. But the communication piece, the piece where you're looking to connect with your community, that's all the app. Where you are looking for your development, you want to grow, challenges, where you feel like you get stuck, go to a challenge. Where you feel like you need help and assistance, go to a challenge. Where you feel like you want to grow in a certain area, go to a challenge. Real quick, pop quiz. If you feel like you're stuck, what should you be doing? Let me know in the chat. If during this journey, if you feel like you got stuck somewhere, where should you be going? Let me know. Go to a challenge. If you got stuck and you're like, damn, I feel like I'm behind, go to a challenge. It's going to help you catch back up, speed up. Go to a challenge. If you feel like you need to grow in a certain area, go to a challenge. If you feel like you done completed everything and you want more, go to a challenge. Clear? Everything clear? All right. So I got the beautiful team. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I got the best of the best, top of the top. Y'all all beautiful, top to bottom. And I mean that. And I love y'all. And I thank each and every one of you. I want everybody to see these faces, because once again, this could be you. During these 30 days, we are looking for leaders. I do want to add more people to the team. I do want to give everybody opportunity to become a lifetime member. I do want to give those opportunities out. So you have that here, but Sunshine, Jasmine, Moya, Tamoa, Apeline, these are going to be your coaches. So these coaches, you're going to be on their teams. Now, if your team, if you're in their team and y'all doing the best of the best, then all of you inside that team will win something, and your coach will be the coach of the month, right? So we're going to play. This is going to be playing full out. So you have teams. So on Wednesday, you will be drafted into your team. This business, this is a sport, right? We got Moya. Moya is like that person that you can go to when you just need some love, when you need some guidance and direction, right? So she has the 1 p.m. group work sessions. So when you get stopped, go to a group work session, but group work session is mainly for working, mainly for working. Once in a while, you raise your hand, you say some things, but you go to work, right, with a group. So I'm gonna leave it over to my team. Sunshine is your accountability advisor. She is the woman in charge, that person in charge of running this organization. As I mentioned before, she came off the sidelines into the game, and now she's running $1 million organization, and this could be you. So we're looking for the next set of leaders. Some of you, like I mentioned, you want to do real estate. Some of you don't know what you want to do. I want you to be the leaders. Naima, you're going to be up here with us too. So, don't forget, we need you up here as well. So everybody will get that opportunity to step into their light going forward. I'm out of here. I got to go to my other meeting. I'm leaving it to Sunshine and the rest of the team to close out. And I'm out of here. Peace, love, beautiful energy. I'll see y'all on Wednesday, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. All right. Peace.
We love you to life, mindset mogul.
Love you too.
Family, listen, if today has gotten you one step closer to your goal in any type of way, just by being able to be in this room and get situated and acclimated with knowing exactly what it is that you need to do next to go forward, I need you to drop that sunshine emoji in the chat. Drop it, drop it, drop it. As you can see, we got Mr. Magic Man. We got Tamoa Miss Clarity. We got Jasmine with all that energy. And Moya, she taking off. I want everybody to drop off, take off Moya in the chat. Take off. I absolutely love it. And so as your mindset mogul just told you, all of us was exactly in those seats, doing exactly what y'all are doing right now. And I need you to know and understand that all you have to do is make yourself a priority and stay focused on you. And I promise you, you will go from that seat into being in an environment like this. And if you think getting a chance and an opportunity to talk to the coaches and getting an opportunity to meet up with your mentors is a phenomenal space to be in that seat, imagine getting in this seat and what we get to be surrounded by on a regular basis. Our circle is major, but to be able to have the type of access that we have to do the things that we do, that next level, all y'all need to be focused on for the next 30 days is doing that work, because we're going to be on y'all. We about to be on y'all. I am your accountability advisor, but we all about to be on y'all. We're going to make sure that we show up for y'all and do everything that we need to do to help you be successful in whatever it is that y'all want. So I'm super excited. Like every single time that there's a new lineup and it's time to start this program over, I get excited. And so I can't wait to meet those that I haven't met. The team right here is everything. These are my sisters, my bro. And there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes, family. It's a lot of people that's getting busy. And I see some of y'all getting busy too. I'm not going to call no names right now, but y'all are getting to it and I absolutely love it. And so again, please make sure you download that PDF. Make sure you check off everything that you need to check off on that checklist, because next week, this week, we getting you acclimated. Next week, we taking off like the Queen Moya. We taking flight. Okay, so I need y'all to make sure you get everything situated now, because come Monday, no excuses. Drop no excuses in the chat. We're not even trying to hear it. Matter of fact, you say something crazy, you might be in the waiting room. You may go from here to the waiting room. Don't do it. Don't do it, because again, like the king just said, we used to be able to sit on here and have those longer sessions. Everybody is extremely active right now. And so look, we are definitely not becoming more effective in less time. We need to say we have become more effective in less time. So let's get to it, y'all. Who up next? Because I need one of y'all to sit up there and let them know that we're not there yet. And we want you to not be playing. So let's go. We love it. I love it, y'all. Let's go. Who coming up next? Somebody. I gotta go.
I would just say, don't watch the game, get in the game. You know, that's where a lot of people that come through the program don't succeed, is they sit up here, you know, they feel entertained, but the information that you're getting, the direction and assistance, like actually get in the game. So, you know, this is the week to get your mind right, to prepare for, you know, that transformational 30 days for you. So that's all the magic, man, got to say.
Magic man. Who up next? Come on, Queens.
I'm up.
Let's get it.
Yes, so this is your opportunity to set your goals, to set your intentions, get that magnifying glass and hone in on those goals. Don't be scared, because you know what? The fact of the matter is that this time in your life is never going to come again. You get one shot. So don't miss this shot. One shot. This is the time to lay your foundation, to put in the work. Just be consistent. 30 days. 30 days. You can do this. You got this. Just one thing. Don't overwhelm yourself. Don't get it confused. Don't get it twisted and try to do all the things at one time. Consistency on one thing, laser focus. We got this. This is our championship year. And then the last thing I just want to say, a lot of us, we're so used to working in a bubble, right? And not asking for help, because so many people rely on us and we just want to do it alone. But we are in a community. This is the community. We are the community. So please utilize each other. I bet you for the one question that you have, 100 other people have the same question. So don't be scared now. Build relationships with each other is so important. Had I not built relationships with these beautiful people up here with me, I don't know where I would be, honestly. Like, you know, it's giving. They all be given and pouring into me. And I need that. Yes, closed mouths don't get fed. So please utilize each other, love each other, and let's go. This is our championship year. Let's get it, family.
Thank you so much, Queen Tamoa. Absolutely, I agree. And I would just say stay connected and stay in the community, and just lean on each other and time block. Even that 1 hour with the work group session today, just use that time to work on any task that you may have. And as Queen Tamoa said, you have to ask questions, you know, because somebody else may have that very same question. And if you're afraid to ask on video in front of your family, just send us a message on Luhv Plus, or send us a direct message. You know, would prefer if you'd come on video, but we understand everyone is, you know, taking their time to get where they're going, but we got to move with speed and we got to get to it. So absolutely, stay connected, get those tasks done as soon as possible. Like, do it right away. You know, that's what I've been learning. Like, the most important thing you can do is just to do it right away. If somebody gives you something to do, or someone sends you a text message, respond right away. And doing things right away, it takes out the anxiety of, oh my God, I have to do this. If you start it right now, you do it right now, you know, then you're good to go.
Oh my goodness, Moya. I don't know about y'all, but when Sunshine said like how our group is, you know, as coaches, still students, but as coaches, as leaders, like just listening to Moya and seeing her, like, I don't even want to say nothing. I just want y'all to go out on what Moya said, because it's true. Like, speaking of it, she's really speaking about her too, right? Like, it's real time transformation. And I am really enjoying it. I just want to say I love y'all, and the key for today at least is every day, right? Like, what you do it every day. We want to sustain that growth. We want to sustain the business. We don't want to just build the business to get 10K this month, and then next month you negative 500, right? So you want to sustain that longevity of everything that you're doing, and that comes from the practice and the habits that we commit to every single day. So no, It's not gonna be easy. Like it's just not gonna be easy, but it can be very simple. If those who know Kiana as well, me and Kiana, listen, we know and we preach simplicity sells. And it's okay to understand that it's not easy, but it can be simple. I do also want to let y'all know that we do these accountability calls, but Coach Crew and I also are event hosts as well. So when y'all come to the mogul meetups, when y'all traveling, when we have different events throughout the year, right? These are rooms that you should be in without hesitation. Because once you see these rooms, once you see these events, once you meet these people, the circles, the networks, right? That's stuff that you can't unsee. So again, leading up to that factor and just knowing that what you do every day matters, it counts, it's a part of your daily habits. It's a part of you being better by consistently going after it each and every single day. Just know that we got the rooms waiting for y'all. We got the abundance waiting for y'all. We got the energy, the clarity, the travel, the accountability, and the magic. God, somebody said I got 52K from magic. I said, hold on. That's my man. That's my man. Hold on. Right. So shout out to each and every single one of y'all. I definitely want to send y'all off with the highest energy possible for the rest of the day. But the key, again, is every day. Keep doing it every day, better and better, and make it simple. Let's get it.
One last thing. Sir, if I could just quickly add to that, just to remind everyone just to post their goals in the Luhv Plus app and the Elite program.
Okay, I'm glad you said it because I was about to, but thank you.
Okay. No worries. And wait, I want to add something. Do it now. Don't wait. Yes. Don't wait. Do it right now. Do it right now. Don't wait. Right now. Right now. Like right now while we on the call. Right now. Go in there right now.
Immediately is what she means. Immediately, right now. So listen, y'all, we about to bounce. But can anybody tell me what week this is? Does anybody know? Because we talking about MVPs and we talking about sports. And so the Mindset Mogul actually said it during this chat. But in real time, in real life, can anybody tell me that's really into sports what week this is? Like in real time, in real life, outside of here? Does anybody know? Where my fellas at? Any of the kings in here know what week this is in real time? Anybody? Outside of the accountability call. What week is this? All right, I'm not playing with y'all. I'm not waiting. It's draft week for real. Like in real time, it's draft week for real, y'all. Like in real time. And so not only is it draft week in here, but it's also draft week in real time. And so I'm actually in NY because of draft week right now. And what I'm going to tell y'all in real time is that in draft week, right, what happens is, like, it's phenomenal. Like, I've never experienced this, but it's phenomenal. So, like, man, listen. But the work that had to be done for everybody that is included in the draft week, y'all, this is y'all draft week. And I want you to think about everything that you did to get you to this moment. Like, it started with the investment and the mindset and feeling overwhelmed and like, yo, I can't do this. I feel like I'm suffocating or I'm drowning. Whatever it is, there were steps that led you to this very moment, to your draft week. And then you get to this moment. And then in this moment, for y'all, it's about to be the next 30 days, y'all. The next 30 days. You did a lot of the hardest work already, which was choosing you and making a decision. That's hard. But I did that already, right? So the next 30 days, you got to be consistent. The next 30 days, you got to be disciplined because, baby, y'all about to be drafted. And everybody knows that in draft week, whether it's the NBA, the NFL, whatever it is, when your name is called because a team said, we want you. Do you understand in a split second how your life changes? You go from being that broke to being that multi-millionaire immediately. And this is y'all right now in this very moment. What you do in the next 30 days is going to determine whether or not your name is called in that draft. I need you to know that as long as you stay focused and intentional, look, the championship year is here. But are you going to be one of the people on the podium? Will you be holding that trophy? Who is going to be that MVP? I want to see it. Drop it in the chat. Who's going to be the MVP in the next 30 days? Because we serious, y'all. Who's going to be the MVP? I'm super excited for everybody. All I want y'all to do is stay focused on y'all for the next 30 days. No distractions. None. We're not playing no games. This is your draft week, y'all. This is your draft month. Just stay intentional, stay focused. Let's get it. We love y'all to life. Al, not the Charlie Chapman, Quan. I see you. Val, don't make me stand up and do the jump. I might break my neck, but don't you do that. I haven't seen that in forever. I love that. So we love y'all to life. This is your squad right here. Make sure, please utilize all the tools and resources that is available to you. Too many people come into this program and do not utilize everything that you have access to right now. It's temporary. I want y'all to know the clock does run out. So don't wait. What the Queen Moya said, now you know. Immediately, everybody, let's get active. I love y'all to life. We love y'all to life. Make the decision if you are confused, if you need help. We all do these calls. Please, please, please get on the calendar. If anybody could drop the links real quick so that everybody, in case anybody needs one right now, we're gonna move right now just like y'all. We're gonna drop the links to everybody in here. Sign up for your alignment call, because too many people, too many of us are still making other people the priority and not knowing how to focus on ourselves. And so it's important, y'all, that we align y'all to where you need to be. And so that's something that I find myself doing every single day, is helping people navigate and map it out so that you understand how to get from the position that you're in right now to your goals. And so we are here for y'all. We want to make sure that everybody, please utilize it while it's here, because when you don't have it, you will miss it. People that's been here before, y'all know that. So again, we are out. We have other meetings to go to. We have other work to get to. We love y'all to life. We are here for y'all. Please utilize the tools and resources that are available to you at this time so that you could be successful. We love y'all. Wednesday, y'all getting drafted. You better get to it. We love y'all. Have an amazing day. We will see you soon. I will speak to some of you soon. In the meantime, in between time, just stay focused on you. We love y'all to life. Have a great one, everybody.